Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to find out about rural settlements, specifically what makes a settlement rural and what the different types of rural settlements are. Firstly, it's important to know what a settlement is. A settlement is defined as a place where people live or a place where people establish a community. There are two basic types of settlements, rural and urban. Life in rural settlements is quite simple and relaxed, while people living in urban settlements live faster, far more busy lives. The key difference between rural and urban settlements is the number of functions available in that settlement. Rural settlements are single function, while urban settlements are multifunction. Do you ever get tired of all the noise, the cars, the lights, and the busy life of the city? Have you ever wanted to go on holiday somewhere where it's peaceful and quiet, where the only sounds you hear are created by the rain falling on the roof and the birds chirping in the trees? Well, the ideal holiday destination for you is the countryside, or a rural area. Rural settlements, inside rural areas obviously, are located far away from the city. As we learned earlier, rural settlements are single-function settlements, meaning that there is only one reason for the settlement being located there. If the function were to disappear, the settlement would likely disappear over time as well. People and jobs in rural settlements are typically based on primary activities. There are four basic types of rural settlements: agriculture settlements, mining settlements, fishing settlements, and forestry. Rural agricultural settlements are divided into two different types: subsistence farming and commercial farming. People living on subsistence farms cultivate the land to satisfy their own needs, meaning they only grow enough food to feed themselves and their family. Commercial farmers grow lots of crops so that they can sell them and make as much money as possible. Subsistence farms are also a lot smaller than commercial farms, where the fields can stretch for kilometers. Subsistence farmers have little access to technology, whereas commercial farmers use lots of advanced technology like tractors and combine harvesters. Mining settlements develop when large amounts of natural resources like coal, diamonds, and gold are found in an area. Some famous examples of places that started off as mining settlements are Johannesburg and Kimberley. When the mine is depleted, the settlement would likely get smaller until it also disappears. Forestry settlements are usually found on the edges of forests in many places around the world. People in these settlements can use the wood from the forest for fuel for fires, and the wood can also be sold for money to paper-making companies. Fishing settlements are very common along the coastlines of many different countries around the world. People in these settlements rely mainly on catching, eating, and selling fish for their livelihood. Before we end off this video, let's quickly summarize what we have learned. There are two different types of settlements, rural and urban. Secondly, rural settlements are single-function settlements. Thirdly, people in rural settlements rely on primary activities. And finally, there are four different types of rural settlements: agriculture, fishing, mining, and forestry. And that's it for this video. I hope you found it educational and entertaining.